Hey, good day. It's been a while since I did a video outside. Whoop, as I dropped the phone, not very coordinated, on a winter wonderland. So it is January 2020. Wow. I hope everybody had a nice holidays. Whenever you see this, doesn't really matter. Anytime's a good time to see whatever you like, if that makes sense, yeah? So today I just want to talk about that. Basic simple life hacks getting over things and reinventing yourself. We don't always have to wait for, a new year or a holiday or a birthday, anything like that. That's for sure. But as often as we will, we have to be like a phoenix. I always say that, and you guys know that for yourselves. The sheer importance of always realizing that there is no final destination. Everything is just a continued journey. You could take rests in the cosmos. You could have a life that's very quiet and simple, or one very busy. Do as you feel inclined to do, but don't stop discovering who you are, what you are, and this strange and interesting world. That's always going to be beautiful and painful and ugly and amazing and wonderful and weird, and hopefully getting better and better as we evolve as a soul group, if you want to put it that way, a mental inclination, if you want to put it that way. And yeah, really finding that deep inner peace. It comes down to, that's what has been going around lately, not to have high expectations for things and then constantly being let down by them. That's definitely true. Not living to other people's standards, but a good one for yourself, a really high one that is comfortable for you. The one that you want to do for yourself, the one that you feel is making you free, is giving you a sense of worth, is giving you a sense of empowerment, all those kind of things. And we can't forever, there's no such thing as being stagnant forever or having a hopeless case. No such thing being always happy either. I don't think it really exists, because you have to take the good and the bad. This world was meant to be imperfect. What would perfect be? A frozen freeze frame picture of something? I mean, there's better states than what we currently have, but there's also certainly been worse. Human history has been quite incredible. It still shocks me that we only just recently are getting over things like, and in some cases it still exists a lot, but bigotry of different types and racisms of different types and sexisms from men and from women to each other, and just, I don't know, addictions to drama, justification, and having a hard time sometimes getting out of, a mode that we put ourselves in or find ourselves placed within. And then all of a sudden you feel that push, that pull, if you want to call it like that, trying to take you out of it, trying to give you enough discomfort so you look for another comfort, but realizing it has to keep on flowing. We do have a tendency to attach ourselves to a lot of things, that's for sure, and that can be very detrimental. But in some cases, our likes, our attractions to things and people and stuff, it's healthy and normal. You don't want to be completely aloof and necessarily detached from everything. If you want to take a break from the world and become a full Buddha or something like that, go for it. But I think it's just being honest with yourself and doing even just the little tiny things that make you happy. Makes all the difference in the world. It really does. And I'm learning that more as I age, that the things I used to think, oh, by this age or by this time I should have accomplished X, Y, and Z, A, B, C. And even if I didn't, what does it really matter? If I'm setting the things so high, same for you maybe. Expectation for a thing, feeling disgruntled a lot, feeling awkward in the world a lot. Sometimes we feel unempowered or disempowered for certain things. Sometimes we feel, yeah, surely the system is not very favorable for all people. It's mostly favoring the rich. Well, of course, it's always been like that. It doesn't mean it has to remain like this forever. But we can't just, sit and expect everything. We have to also do some things, and there's a lot, obviously a lot of psychic warfare, a lot of desires and soul um, amplification. Can I say it like that? Um, Meaning to say, like, the world wants to improve, it wants to get better, and there's still a lot of small-mindedness and ego, and it's a tug of war, but a lot of things are shrinking. A lot of the unnecessary, well, maybe they weren't unnecessary, whatever it took to get us here, right? But a lot of the things that maybe seemed normal, or they were like kind of, I don't want to say reasonable, but like maybe they were going to happen for at least a period of time, some kind of warfare, or when a nation meets another nation for the first time, there's always going to be weird dramas and strange conflict. But I think we're getting to the point where, since our globalization, maybe it's starting to come along, now that we realize we are one big team, one big family of existence, one ultimate, one life source somehow behind everything, one great mind multiplied into countless beings. It's incredible. And it comes down to just being who you are in a better way, ongoingly, ever evolving, and realizing that the deepest part of you is really, really untouchable, because it really honestly is. So when we come to see that, we come to grasp and own that truth, then I think we realize the opportunity we have in this body for a short time. It's beautiful. It's a blessing and a curse, in a way of speaking, right? It's an experience to be had. It's something that we have to do. It's something that we feel we need to do something or to do nothing, right? A lot of people have different varying ideas of what a heaven should be or what a hell should be, and it's really a state of being. And then it can be, manifested, as it were, outwardly in a given place. So I think just dealing with yourself, coping with insecurities, and realizing that like I was saying, and as many have said before and will continue to say after, that the discomfort inside is like a motivating factor to get you to access a higher place of yourself and to be more content, to be more broad in mind and in heart. Hopefully not in body too much, but it's being silly. So yeah, set yourself, here's a life hack, just set yourself up for inner success and do what you have to do outwardly. It will never go exactly as planned. Life doesn't work like that. We know that by now, I'm sure. You can't get things exactly the way you want, as you want them. But if it's something is important enough and it's meant to be, then you will strive. Because you'll be very unhappy, very discontent, until you gain that, you achieve that, what you want, that which is of pressing need for you, I guess is what I mean. And you know that. So that's just a simple video for 2020, just sending it off. Peace, love, and grooviness for everybody. Try to be your own, I don't know what you want to say, your own manager. Be your own, that's not a nice way to put it. I was going to say judge, jury, executioner, but don't do that to yourself too bad. But try to be, if you want to put it like that, in control of yourself and being at least content enough to be close to what you want. It may not be precise every time, but being close enough and striving for that. And then a lot of insecurity, a lot of worries, a lot of narrowness, a lot of pressure just starts to alleviate more and more and more. And not being shy with yourself, first of all. We'll never be able to have, proper relations with others if we're being a stranger to ourselves. How could it possibly work? Can't. So being true and good to you, and then not worrying if everybody else, doesn't get you or doesn't necessarily like you, like, it's okay. Some people are not of the vibration of or the mental readiness or the combination of something, or security or something like that, comfortable in their own shoes or whatever, to just be friendly with everybody. So just understand it's all an unraveling process, and if you have good things to say and showcase, or lead by example, or just be you and be happy in your own skin. That's what it comes down to, really. And you know it. All right, wishing you guys health and happiness. Enter the new year in a good way. Hope 2020 will be beautiful. Whenever you watch this, whoever will, best of luck to you. Namaste as always, and I'll catch you on the flip side. I really wish you a beautiful moment. All right, take care, my friends. Ciao for now.